I do not want random people with no education background or experience determining what books my child can read, what curriculum they learn, and what clubs they can join. Just because you can get up at every meeting and rant and rave does not give you authority over my child's education.
Your political agenda is destroying everything that makes GCISD great.
Kids deserve better than to be otherized and demonized by people who would rather go to a culture war with the Scholastic Book Fair than to protect their most vulnerable.
It's especially silly to me that the very topics that are often cited as inappropriate for school are topics easily found in the Bible, the God of which you invoke at the beginning of every school board meeting. Some of these books are less than 2 years old. Sending any useful public school resources to be destroyed is regrettable, but designating costly books to be destroyed without seeking options within the community is utterly reprehensible. Even harder to understand is the fact that the destruction of these 350 books, worth thousands of dollars, made it onto the board's agenda for destruction, apparently without knowledge of the board. How alarming that board members who comment frequently on fiscal responsibility are blatantly unaware that their district is apparently wasting thousands of dollars on unused educational resources by destroying books in a manner reminiscent of the Soviet Union. It's completely baffling that the people who support prayer in school and believe that under God should be part of the pledge are the same people who are hoping to remove books that reference pertinent adolescent topics such as puberty, identity, bullying, and environmental destruction.
Public education is meant to be expansive, never limiting. Instead, it should open minds to greater understanding. It should inspire innovation within the context and truth of history. Public education should never be a ceiling, but it should be a floor, grounding students in the ways of understanding and mechanisms of knowledge, a framework for a lifetime love of learning.
The speaker mentioned schools should be teaching science. Oh good, we do! Between hands-on labs and experiments, exploration videos, textbook work, and even an opt-in to participate in science fairs, science is most definitely happening on our campuses. Many say schools should be teaching reading, writing, and math. Yep, we do that too. I know. I see the homework that comes back with my daughters. I see the teachers tirelessly planning the lessons. I do the curriculum integration in my art program. The same man that suggested schools teach science, which we do, also said schools, and I quote, should be teaching respect of others, loving each other, and caring for each other. Yes, totally agree. And guess what? Teachers already do that too. So glad we're on the same page. And guess how we all do that? By making all children feel included, being true to who they are, and honoring their feelings. So it appears we do agree after all.
New board members do not care about your history if you're not white. They are erasing and devaluing the lives and history of every Black and brown student in our district.
How can you claim a sincere commitment to free speech when any gay elementary school teacher could violate the policy simply by sharing what they did last weekend?
LGBTQ kids matter too. I love you. I stand with you. Kids, go read all the banned books.
When I read about the policies and I watch and attend school board meetings, I keep thinking this is not love for our family. This is hurtful to our most vulnerable children, to the ones my God called me to love. They will know us by our love for one another, not by control and fear, not by shutting down the special population advocates, not by changing voting regulations to be less democratic, not by making teachers jump through mathematically impossible hoops to bring literacy to their students, not by being afraid to use the students' preferred pronouns, not by silencing members when they ask questions about important topics.
We can do better. The current changes being proposed, I feel like, are a step backwards.
Our teachers and staff deserve better. Our LGBTQ students and parents deserve better. Our students and parents of color deserve better. We all deserve better. To everyone who feels scared, marginalized, or less than by the policies proposed by the board, to you I say, I am so sorry.
You guys are responsible for our kids' future, and you're robbing them of that. You're indoctrinating them, not giving them the full facts of history, of human decency, of equality. You're marginalizing the kids in school. You're marginalizing minorities.
Diluting the factual history of our nation, downplaying slavery and the oppression of civil rights that harm Indigenous and Black populations to this day diminishes the quality of our children's education.
Many of us Texans believe in gun rights. Just as simply having a gun in your home will not force your child to use it inappropriately, a book will not turn your child LGBT, but it might help them if they already are.
I'm here today to present the in accordance to SB 797, the In God We Trust posters to the schools. I would like to request you to come and accept it. If you may. If you'd like to come and accept it, I'm here to donate these signs in accordance to SB 797. It doesn't say you have to stop at 1, so that is your decision to stop at 1. Right? Why is more God not good? I think it's kind of un-American to reject posters of our national motto as well.